Title: The Summit of Dreams by Wisdom Chronicles. In the vastness of the Himalayas, where the heavens seem to consort with the peaks in a perpetual hymn of silence, there lay a Tibetan monastery, an abode of peace and a sanctum of the spirit. It was a realm where time seemed to have relinquished its haste, and life unfolded like a prayerful bead slipping quietly through the fingers of a meditating sage. The monastery, huddled amidst the snow-laden cliffs, was adorned with colourful prayer flags that danced to the whims of the wind. These flags whispered the ancient secrets of the wind, carrying them across the valleys and over the peaks, as if entrusting them to the guardianship of the mountains. The landscape, in its majestic indifference, stood as a testament to the eternal, beyond the transient murmurs of the world. Within the monastery, the monks, robed in their maroon vestments, were emblems of tranquility. Their lives, woven from the same cloth of austerity and meditation, mirrored the unspoken vows of the mountains, to rise above, yet remain rooted in the essence of existence. Among these monks was Tenzin, a young disciple whose journey had just begun. Tenzin, with eyes as reflective as the tranquil lakes that dotted the landscape, found himself at a crossroads of the spirit. The rigor of monastic life, with its unending chants, deep meditations, and philosophical discourses, often left him in a whirlpool of introspection. He sought a peace that seemed to perpetually elude his grasp, much like the elusive snow leopard that occasionally graced the cliffs with its fleeting presence. Each morning, as the sun rose, casting a golden glow over the peaks, Tenzin would join his fellow monks in meditation. As the crisp, clear light of dawn filtered through the windows, their shadows would elongate and flicker on the cold stone floors, echoing the monk's quest for enlightenment. The days followed a rhythmic pattern: meditation, chores, study and discussions, punctuated by the sound of the gong and the smell of burning incense. The monastery, in its serene isolation, was a world unto itself. Barley and butter tea were staples, simple yet sustaining, mirroring the monk's ascetic life. Tenzin often mused on the contrast between the external serenity of the monastery and the tumult that sometimes raged within his heart. The mountain, with its towering presence, served as a constant reminder of his own spiritual journey, an ascent fraught with both peril and promise. One day, as Tenzin engaged in his daily ritual of circumambulating the monastery, his gaze fell upon the distant horizon where a storm was brewing. The dark, brooding clouds seemed to foreshadow the spiritual trials that lay ahead. In that moment, Tenzin realized that the path to inner peace was akin to weathering a storm, where one must endure the tempest to witness the calm that follows. The evenings at the monastery were a time for reflection. As the temperature dipped, bringing with it the cold embrace of the night, Tenzin would find solace in the warmth of the communal hearth. Here, the monks would share tales of ancient wisdom, stories that seemed to transcend the boundaries of time and space, offering glimpses into the profound depths of human existence. One evening, as Tenzin sat in contemplation, an elder monk approached him. The elder, known for his wisdom, had observed Tenzin's struggle. In a voice as gentle as the falling snow, he spoke. "Tenzin, the path you tread is not just of the mountain, but of the mind. The peaks you strive to conquer are within you. Embrace your trials, for they are but the forge of your spirit." These words struck a chord in Tenzin's heart. He realized that the tranquility he sought was not a destination, but a journey, a relentless pursuit through the terrains of his own soul. The monastery, in its timeless wisdom, was not just a shelter of stone and prayer, but a crucible for the alchemy of the spirit. In the days that followed, Tenzin embraced his life with a newfound vigor. He engaged in his duties with a sense of purpose, finding joy in the simplest of tasks. The philosophical debates, once a labyrinth of confusion, now unfolded as maps guiding him through the landscapes of his inner world. The seasons changed, and with them so did Tenzin. The young monk who once grappled with the rigors of monastic life now found strength in them. The mountain, with its unwavering presence, continued to symbolize his spiritual ascent, each day a step closer to the summit of his dreams. Years passed, and Tenzin, now an elder monk, looked upon the new initiates with a gentle, knowing gaze. He had weathered many storms, both within and without, and had found his peace. The monastery, unchanged by the tides of time, continued to stand as a bastion of tranquility, a testament to the enduring pursuit of enlightenment. In the stillness of the Himalayas, the prayer flags continued to flutter, carrying with them the silent prayers of the monks. These prayers, like the monastery itself, were timeless, whispers of hope and peace, echoing through the corridors of eternity.